Back here at TIO Stadium, and we're about to get into Game 8. It is the Pakistan Shaheens versus the Perth Scorchers, and one to watch for me. I'm Will as well. With me is Carl Main. One for me to watch, Carl, is Teague Wiley. He so far has the highest batting score of the tournament, 67 he scored yesterday. Meanwhile, Yasir Khan, he's got a pretty high score as well for Pakistan in that first match. Let me just grab in my notes here. But Absolutely. He ended up with 62. So, yeah, some big hitters on the field today.
Absolutely. A lot of firepower in both batting lineups. We can see the Perth Scorchers made a couple of changes to their bowling lineup. They've been strengthened by the inclusions of Brodie Crouch and Bryce Jackson, looking to support Matthew Kelly, who bowled well in the first game. So can they claim some early wickets to put the Pakistan Shaheens middle order under some pressure? We're just moments away from the first ball. Looks like Matthew Kelly has the ball, so he's making his way to the top of the mark. Deep square leg has gone out, along with a deep third. So a reminder, only the 4 overs of the power play to begin with, before a power surge over of 2 overs will be placed after the 11th over. So the captains will be, no doubt, digressing on when's the appropriate time to take the power surge. Everything is in order as we look to start match 8 of the top end series. Fantastic tournament so far. Incredible display of emerging talent, both domestically and internationally. Kelly comes in. Full driven to mid-on. Comes around neatly to collect the ball. Throws back, no run. Will, we're underway with match 8. Full again, sliced out, backward of points in the air, safe. The batsman will come back for 2. Skied shot backward of point, a bit of width, able to free the arms, and Yasir goes off the mark. Kelly bowled him straight through the gate. Big swing from Nafe. That's the early wicket for the Perth Scorchers. No 100 opening run stand for the Pakistan Shaheens today. They've lost their first wicket with the score of 3 in the 5th over. Kelly getting through. An aggressive shot from Nafe.
Khawaja Nafe out for a duck off his second ball.
Definitely swung. We've just seen the replay there. Kelly got the in-swinger going. Bryce Jackson to bowl from the Michael Long end of the over. Full, upish, and caught it mid-off. Again, looking to play down the ground in an aggressive manner, but just couldn't find the timing. Mid-off came across the ground, diving full stretch to take a nice catch.
The field hasn't quite gotten onto it.
Just looked to be looking a little leg side with that shot, trying to hit over mid-on. Just sliced in the hands, spun away. Mid-off ran around to collect. Putting pressure, trying to get a little bit of movement out of this new ball. We saw that opening wicket from Kelly really swung in through the gate. Short of a length, pulled to the leg side. Got protection out there. Deep square leg, gets around. Fields cleanly to return, so just a single. Dug that one. The first real short ball we've seen today. Samad was able to get on top of the bounce. Controlled it. Full again, over mid-off. That one's better times. That looks like the first boundary for the Pakistan Shaheens as it rolls into the rope there.
And he's away now.
Yes. Take a breather there, Farouk. A bit of confidence getting the first boundary away today. Full. First one they've really been able to get the arms through. Coming in to Samad here. It's leg side. Out. LBW, Kelly attacking the stumps. Samad will see if he just shuffled across the stumps a slight, but wasn't able to make contact, and they've lost their 3rd wicket now.
Perth Scorchers, meanwhile, I guess somewhat trying to make amends for yesterday's effort. It is a short competition, just 6 games, and if you lose 2 early games, it can be really hard to catch them.
Jackson comes in again. Flayed over to the leg side. He's got a bit of that. That's cleared the boundary. The first 6 of the innings. Sadakat looking to respond with a counter-attack. Got the ball in his area, leg stump, swung through it, and it sailed over the square leg boundary well.
Yeah, massive 6 there. We said they need to sort of try and establish some sort of partnership here because they've lost their 3 big batters. But Perth Scorchers, I'm just looking at the scorecard here. I think this is the first time I've seen we've gotten 4 overs in and just 2 batsmen. A lot of teams have tried experimenting so far. In comes Jackson now.
He's gone again. Swayed over to the leg side. Only took an outside edge. It's run down to the 3rd man boundary for 4. So back-to-back boundaries. The counter-attack is on from Sadaqat here. Something tells me that Pakistan Shaheens will have the modern T20 approach, which is if you lose early wickets, you just keep going, Will. There's no time to try and... Jackson over the wicket. Full again into leg stump. Half an appeal. May have pitched outside leg stump. And that concludes the power play. Pakistan Shaheens a better over with the 11 off. The score is 3 for 23. Catch to the crease again. It's flayed outside. Mid-off is coming around. Can he get there? Outstretched arms, just out of reach. A good effort from mid-off running around. Sadaqat continues his aggressive frame and just survives with that aggressive shot out to mid-off.
Yeah, tough shot there between wickets.
Back of the length, pulled out to mid-wicket. That's well timed. Got onto that pull shot extremely quickly. Fake 4 in front of mid-wicket. Glorious shot. Takes the score to 31. And this partnership is starting to grow.
Yeah, you're right. They're sort of going with that modern approach of if you lose wickets, just...
Rockacholi again, back of a length. Hitting on the back pad this time, and this time out. Didn't get away with it the second time. Again, the ball just sliding on. Great start from Rockacholi. He claims a wicket with his second ball. And just as the partnership was starting to form, the Scorchers have claimed their 4th wicket. The score now 4.
Coming in now, it'll be Irfan Khan Niazi.
So can we have a captain knock from Irfan Khan? Experienced player, well in Australian international ranks. This time, full outside off. Irfan Khan is off the mark. He'll come back for 2 as the ball makes its way down to the deep 3rd boundary. He started well. Rockacholi's looking dangerous with the ball. Pakistan Shaheens just maybe playing for a little bit of spin from the off-spinned Rockacholi, but the ball's just either drifting or sliding on and beating the outside half of the bat. Rockacholi shorter there. Again, straight, zeroing into the stumps. Just looks likely here, Rockacholi.
Yeah, you're right. He's just a bit nervous to do anything too silly.
Rockacholi to fake. Slower over the arm. Well fielded off his own bowling. Another dot, so Perth Scorchers well in control at the moment. Pakistan Shaheens control. Holt again. Fuller driven. Taken the outside edge. Wicket keeper was immediately up there. Baxter Holt. The umpire had no hesitation in raising the finger, and that is damaging for the Pakistan Shaheens. Luke Holt claiming his 1st wicket of the last ball of his 2nd over. And now
the captain out, Irfan Khan Niazi. Mohammed
Kelly to Aziz, back into his crease, gets across his stumps. So again, another risk trying to be proactive, but it just hasn't come off, as most things in this Pakistan Shaheens innings just haven't gone their way when they've tried to put some pressure back on. Aziz getting deep in his crease, trying to work into the leg side. Junior. Full, another appeal for LBW, and it's out again. The 4th LBW of the innings. We've seen the Perth Scorchers consistently attack full and straight. Wasim Jr. only able to last the 2 deliveries. Again, looking to get deep in his crease. But unfortunately, it's another wicket departing for the Pakistan Shaheens. Denied that single. It's a full ball, and he's got all of that. So full on leg stump, banged that six. That's gone a long way. That might be out of the stadium. Masood showing it was the right decision to stay on strike for the start of the 17th over. Turns to by Shah. Slower ball, and he has got a hold of it. The tail ender, Ubar Shah, clobbers it over the mid-wicket boundary for 6. What an over for the Pakistan Shaheens. Crouch full, flicked off leg peg. Masood's found 6 again. What a shot, strong wrist. It was full and on leg stump, and Masood was able to just pick it up with great timing. Those subcontinent shots that you see.
Where all the fans are congregated as well. Take a look at this here.
Crouch into Shah. Back of a length and bowled. A big slog to the leg side. And while he did get that one away, Shah, you've got to think, was that the right play? You've got Masood on 42 or 30 at the non-striker's end. And now it's going to be 3 deliveries in this second last over that he won't get to face. So maybe just getting carried away with himself there. Muspa Shah.
And reward finally came for
Crouch again.
Skies it.
Straight up in the air, mid-off, coming around, protecting himself from the sun. Easily held, and that is the end to the Pakistan Shaheen innings. Masood doing what he could with a well-made 44, a rear guard, back of the end innings, counter-attack to find the boundaries and make 42 off 32. The Pakistan Shaheens are well short of what they would have been hoping.
Those top 3 who was so dominant on Thursday night. 3 runs, a duck and 2 runs. So their top 3 hitters for just 5 runs total. Simply not good enough. But if you look at the Scorchers lineup, so far until today, Teague Wiley, he had the highest score of the competition with 67. And Joel Curtis, I think he's quite credentialed at Big Bash level as well.
Yep. No, you mentioned that top score of the tournament. Well, that's just been blown away. An incredible match in Game 7 saw the Hobart Hurricanes paced 227 for the loss of 3 wickets off their 20 overs, led by Bradley Hope, making 81 off 51. But get this, Will. Run chase. Here's Shah to start the second innings. Full straight. Single out to 2 points. Brings Teagan Wiley onto strike for the third over. Bowls to Fanning and works across, scooped down to Fine Leg. Fine Leg was up in the ring, so making the most. Fielder does a good job to prevent the boundary. They'll run back for another 3 runs. So inventive from Fanning, bringing the scoop out early. Shah bowls full to... Oh, what a catch! That will be the catch of the tournament. Wow, exactly what the Pakistan Shaheens needed. Shah straight onto leg stump. Wiley got plenty of it. It looked to be racing away for 4, and then he outstretched one-handed.
Yeah, for a boundary line, but he's just stretched out as far as he can, almost gripped it in his fingertips, and yeah, as you said, that's probably going to be catch of the tournament. It'd be hard to beat that one.
Plucked it out of the sky. Face to us, we'll make sure we get the fielder's name for you, but that is exactly what the Pakistan Shaheens needed. Teagan Wiley. Shah comes into him again. Driven through the offside this time. Lovely timing. Into the gap for 4 more. What a start, Joel Curtis. Back-to-back boundaries. First ball just helped on its way down to Fine Leg, and that was an elegant shot from the left hand. Swept again. This will be 4. Well played by Fanning. Just straight onto the leg side. Had a free hit at that. Was able to clear 7 now, Fanning, and looking comfortable. And again on the socials. Back in his crease. And given. Similar shot. Fanning looks to believe that it may have been sliding down. Pakistan Shaheens get exactly what they need. 2 wickets inside the power play. Fanning took 4
so far in this over.
Bowls again, and there it is, bowled. He had 3 goes at it, Holt. Played and missed twice. On the 3rd occasion, the ball was cannoning into middle stump. Interesting tactics from Holt, but the Pakistan Shaheens, they're alive. The score now 3 for 34.
Don't worry about that shy total at all, Carl. This is going to be a really good game. It's going to go right to the wire. Wickets dropping a bit too easily here today.
To Hobson. Oh, inside edge. Makes its way down to short third and beats the fielder. So 4 runs for Hobson. Well bowled to Wasim. Consider himself a little bit unlucky there. Attacking the stumps again. He's generating good pace. But on this occasion, the luck is on the batter's side. With a free hit here. Fake. Reverse. Oh, and well played. Lifts that over the short third. Rolls away for a boundary. Curtis makes his way to 22, and that's just relieved a bit of pressure.
Yeah, absolutely, it has.
Sadakat continues. Hobson advances now and says, bang, have that. 6 straight over the umpire's hat into the sight screen. So after half a chance the ball before, the Perth Scorchers are starting to put their foot down. Akram to continue. Again short. This one's closer to the fielder and well held again. So there's a wicket. We often see the power surge will bring about a wicket in the Big Bash, and that's exactly what's happened with the second ball here. Akram bowling the ball into the wicket, had protection at deep mid-wicket. Hobson took on the boundary, took on the fielder, was unsuccessful, and another well-judged catch by the fielder in the deep. Interesting to see the approach as Akram comes in. Cut! Out! 2 in a row! Akram's on a hat-trick. Is this what the Pakistan Shaheens needed? 5 down now, the Perth Scorchers. As we said, the choice to take the power surge has resulted in 2 wickets and brought the Shaheens back into the game.
Situation.
Wide ball, had some length. The field was up. Tried to cut. There was 3 fielders to beat. The fielder at backward point. Here comes Akram for 3 in a row. Oh, beats the bat of Holt. Was it the wrong end? Great tension here. He signals that it did just dart away from him. So out the back of the wrist, great skills. An error. Akram. Back to him and gone. Cotton bowled. Holt looked to work the ball onto the leg side. Whether it was the wrong end or the ball just held in the pitch, Akram claims his 3rd wicket. The score now 6 for 86. The Perth Scorchers are under some pressure, Will.
They are. It wasn't.
Akram bowls. Oh, it beats the keeper. The wrong end might have done him too. Buys. Will it be 3? It's going to go for 4. Oh, no. Disappointing for the Shaheens. Just as they were tightening the screws. Akram, he's been a wily bowler, and that just a bit.
First win, wouldn't want to go to 2 losses early.
Firmly hit out to long on and out. Kelly took the risk. A big gap over the bowler's head, but he wasn't able to get it straight enough. Hit it hard and flat to long on. Well held. The Pakistan Shaheens continue their impressive display in the field. Just that heartbeat. Every time we think it's gone, they're just staying in the game, Will.
It's not quite there yet, but you wonder if there's no.
Akram to Curtis. Full. Appeal for LB. He's given it. There is the wicket. The crucial wicket of Joel Curtis. Fazil Akram claims his fifer. What an inspired display to keep the Pakistan Shaheens in this game. Now they need 2 wickets with 12 runs remaining.
Yeah, this game is well and truly alive. They only need 1 run every 2 balls, but
Shah to continue to crouch. Oh, it's 4. A diving effort from short third. It was a chance. It went in the air, catchable height to the left of the short third fielder. The Pakistan Shaheens, who have fielded so well. If that had held, what a moment. But it's gone through for 4, and now only 4 more required from the Scorchers. They gain the ascendancy again.
Prior to that, they were going at just 2 runs and over for the previous 3 overs. So, the run rate really was becoming, an issue in the amount of runs that they needed to get. It would have been 8 off the last.
Deep third boundary where the fielder had just come from. So that puts all the pressure onto Masood. And bang, over the head. That's the game. Rocket Charlie finishes it in style with 6. We got a closer game than we thought. Pakistan defended bravely their score of 111, but the Perth